Hey good people, and welcome back to the channel. It's Thursday night, and you all know what time it is. It's time for a new Hell's Kitchen Battle of the Ages review. And in a few moments, I'll be sharing my thoughts and feelings on episode 7, and just like with my last review, instead of giving a beat-by-beat recap of the episode, I'll just share my thoughts on the important happenings of the episode, and we can discuss things further in the comment section. So without any further delay, let's jump right in. The episode kicks off with the teams returning from last week's elimination, and AB is being overly apologetic to his team. In my opinion, AB knows that he's one of the weaker chefs left on the team, and with Billy gone, AB has no other chef to hide behind, and one mistake could send him home. But on the red team, we have Mindy and Tara discussing their time on the team, as well as the possibility of one of them having to leave the competition, which of course was foreshadowing the events of this episode. Now, if you caught my previous reviews, I predicted that neither Mindy nor Tara will make it to the Black Jacket round. If they ever did, I would have been very surprised. So we're at the first challenge where the chefs have to race to pick a bunch of random ingredients and cook a complete dish with them while using a wok. In this challenge, I was extremely surprised that Mindy had the best dish of the night, while Sakari is failing to live up to the hype of being one of the best chefs in the competition. I was also surprised that Summer had an amazing dish, which proves my theory that she might make it to the Black Jacket round simply by process of elimination. But the red team wins the challenge, and Alejandro uses his punishment pass to swap places with Summer and enjoy the rooftop party. In Alejandro's mind, this was strategic because he wanted this swap to frustrate Summer and cause some strife for their dinner service. Sadly, this had the opposite effect, as Summer kicks things into high gear and becomes focused. Now let's talk about the showdown between AB and Summer. I think both chefs are emotional and can be hot-headed, but AB just didn't know when to shut up. And while I know that the blue team was happy that AB's negative energy was directed elsewhere, I'm surprised that none of them spoke up to try to defend Summer to some degree. But we go to the dinner service, and both teams have their fair share of issues. For the red team, Mindy and Tara have a few mistakes, but Ileana by far made the most mistakes, as she reverted back to the version of herself that was present during the first 2 episodes of the season. On the blue team, AB had some issues with garnish, but Sakari and Brett were messing up on the meat station. And at the end of dinner service, Gordon asked both teams to nominate 2 of their weakest chefs up for elimination. The red team nominated Mindy and Ileana, and the blue team nominated Sakari and AB. Mindy is ultimately chosen for elimination, and while I agree that Mindy and Ileana deserve to be up there, it seemed like Ileana should have been eliminated because she made the far more significant mistakes. But overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give this episode a 6. I really wasn't a fan of the whole strategic angles that the chefs are taking to get rid of people they don't like, but I was still entertained with what I saw. Now, with the number of chefs over 40 dwindling down, I'm pretty certain that Alex will make it to the finale, because it makes the most sense being that the title of the season is Battle of the Ages. And if I were a showrunner, I wouldn't pick that as the name of the show unless at least one of the chefs in the finale were over 40 years old. However, when it comes to my predictions for who will get a Black Jacket, my list really hasn't changed from last week. But this marks the end of my review. I know there will be a lot of comments about this episode for the show, so I'll be ready to talk to everybody about what happened tonight in the comment section. But until next time, stay tuned and stay safe. Peace.